everyone, and welcome to your 15-minute beginner lower body workout. So today I have 5 exercises for you, very basic lower body moves, but I really want to take the time to go through all the form with you, make sure that you guys have a very solid understanding of the basic form that goes into some of these lower body moves that you're going to see throughout any of the workouts that you do with me. So all you need for today is a soft surface or a mat, water and a towel. We're going to do each exercise for 45 seconds a piece with a 15-second break in between. And then what we're going to do is we'll go through them 2 times, and then on that 3rd time we'll change it up just a little bit, doing the same moves, but we're just going to kind of change them up a little bit. So this workout does not have a warm-up component to it. So what I'm going to have you do is press pause right here if you haven't warmed up already. I have a 5-minute warm-up that's available to do. Please do that before you start. Make sure you are good and warm before doing this. And with all that being said, I think we're ready to get started. So we are starting with just a basic squat. So I want you to take those feet a little bit wider than those hips. Toes and knees are facing me. And all we're doing is sinking back like we're sitting in a chair. Those knees track straight towards me. Don't let them fall in. Don't let them fall out. Weight is in the heels, butt is back, chest is up, chin is lifted. We come up, we squeeze the glutes. Now when you squeeze those glutes, it's not an arch in the back, it's just a squeeze and a tuck of the pelvis, okay? So we have 45 seconds here. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. We squat, up and squeeze. Now you're driving through those heels when you come up. You can lift your toes a little bit so that you know that that weight is in those heels. And you're sinking as low as you can, as long as you're keeping that chest up, hinging at the waist. I will give you a side view here, sitting it back. Now you can see my knees are behind my toes, but they're not necessarily right over my ankles. There's a little bit of an angle in my shin. Up and squeeze. Sink low, up and squeeze. That weight is right in the middle. Rest. All right, our next move is going to be a sumo squat. So I'm turning my toes out slightly, not all the way. Slightly, my tailbone is under, chest is lifted. I'm sinking down, pressing my knees back over my ankles. When I come up, I'm engaging those inner thighs and glutes and squeezing, okay? So those knees stay back. Don't let them fall in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We sink it down, up and squeeze. Now, I'm squeezing those inner thighs when I come up. I'm not letting my knees sink in. I'm just engaging the inner thighs and glutes. And you want to think like you're doing this between 2 walls. So you want to keep that back up nice and straight. Tailbone is under. There is no hinge in those hips. And you're sinking as low as you can with that good form. Up and squeeze. Now, if you want to make any of these exercises harder, go ahead and throw some weights in there. But if you're just starting and this is truly just a beginner workout for you for that lower body, don't worry about those weights. Rest. Okay. Next move is going to be a lunge. So, knees and toes face me. My back foot is not directly behind my right foot. It should be off to the side a little bit so you have a good base of support. I'm sinking my weight directly down. I will turn side so you can see. Directly down in the middle. I'm not forward. See how my knee is going over my toe? My weight is in the middle, so my knee stays behind my toe. I drive through that front heel to come up. So my weight stays in the middle, but I'm pushing through that front heel to come up. So we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We drop that knee down, up and squeeze. And with all of these moves, you're not straightening that leg, those legs all the way. You're keeping a slight bend in those knees to keep tension in those muscles. Okay, so chest is lifted, you're looking forward, don't look down. Shoulders are back. Core is in nice and tight. And down. Now modification for this is just to not drop as low in that lunge. coming down. Head is resting on that mat. Your feet. The closer you are, those heels to your glutes, the harder it makes it. The further they are away, it makes it a little bit easier. So I'm digging my heels into the mat to lift my hips up, okay? Now when you come down, don't let those hips rest on the mat, let them hover, and then lift again. You're squeezing those glutes, okay? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. And up, and down, nice and controlled. And my legs are in line with my hips. So make sure that your feet aren't too wide. Really squeezing, engaging those glutes at the top. Digging those heels into that mat. And rest. Come on up. We're going back to the top for our second round. So grab some water if you need it. So we have those squats that we're starting with. So again, toes and knees face me. Knees don't buckle in or out. Tailbone, you're hinging. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Core is engaged. Driving through those heels. Squeezing the glutes at the top. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We sink it low. Up and squeeze. Chest is lifted nice and high. Chin is up. Driving through those heels when you come up. Push through those heels. Again, make sure you're not arching that back when you're squeezing those glutes at the top. It's just a little tuck of the pelvis and engaging those glutes. Rest. All right, we have that sumo squat. So turning those toes out, tailbone is under, like you're between two walls. Back is nice and flat, chest is lifted. Knees track back over those ankles, don't let them cave in. And here we go. We sink it down and squeeze those inner thighs and glutes. Again, make sure you're not straightening those legs all the way. You're keeping a slight bend in those knees. Really focus on, think like you're trying to squeeze those inner thighs together, but don't let the knees cave in. Again, you're driving through those heels to come up, down, and squeeze. Rest. All right, we got those lunges. Right leg forward. Making sure that my left foot is not behind my right leg. My chest is lifted. Chin is up. I'm looking forward. Shoulders are back and down. Weight is right in the middle. Here we go. Drop it down. Drive through that front heel to squeeze it up. Again, not straightening that front leg all the way. Core is engaged. Dropping that knee down as close as you can get it to the floor, hovering about 1 inch off that floor. If you're modifying, don't drop as low. That front knee, make sure it's not buckling in. Track it right over that second toe. We have the left side. So left foot forward, toes and knees to me. Very, very important to make sure that that knee doesn't buckle in. You put a lot of tension on that knee when that happens. We want to make sure that these moves are 3, 2, 1, here we go, are as safe as possible. Proper form to prevent injury. that knee is over that ankle. Don't let it go over that toe. Shoulders are back. Little shoulder blades, chest is forward, neck nice and long. You're looking up. Driving through that front heel. Up and squeeze. Rest, we're coming down. We have that glute bridge. So we're driving those heels into that mat. Coming down, neck is relaxed. Core is engaged. Closer those heels are to your glutes, the more intense it makes it. Make sure that those knees are in line with those hips. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We come up and squeeze. Drop it down, don't touch that floor, let them hover. And up. Take that little pause at the top. Let that contraction happen, and then release. Lifting those hips up as high as you can. Up and squeeze, and down. Rest. Come on up, grab some water if you need it. We have one more round. Here's where we're gonna change it up a little bit. So we're gonna add a pulse for 3. So we have that squat, toes and knees to me. We're sinking it back down for 3, 3, 2, 1, up and squeeze the glutes. So all we're doing is adding a little pulse. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pulse, 1, 2, 3, up and squeeze. Again, don't straighten those legs all the way. And 3, modify this by not sinking as deep in those pulses. 2, 3, chest up, weight in the heels, up and squeeze. Nice gentle pulse. It's not a big movement. Rest. All right, sumo squats. Same thing. Toes out, knees back. Don't let them cave in. Back and chest are up, tailbone under. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, and don't stand all the way up. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, up and squeeze. Engage those inner thighs and glutes. Drive through those heels. Pull those shoulders back. You may notice your heart rate coming up a little bit. Totally normal. Those muscles of those legs are big. They require a lot of oxygen, so that blood has to pump faster to get that oxygen to those big muscles. 1, 2, 3, up and squeeze. Rest. Same thing with those lunges. Right leg forward, left leg off to the side, just a touch, not right behind that foot. Chest up, driving through that front heel. Weight in the middle, shoulders back, looking up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Here we go. Pulse, 2, 3, up and squeeze. Being very mindful of that back knee. Don't let it smack the floor. You won't like me very much tomorrow. So always be mindful of how close that knee is coming to the floor. And up. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Good. Front knee behind that toe. Pulse. 2, 3, and up. Rest. we have that other side. Left leg forward, right leg back. Toes and knees to meet. Pulsing for 3. Got a couple seconds here, take a breather. Shoulders back, and here we go. Lead pulse. 1, 2, 3. Watch that front knee, don't let it cave in. Nice gentle pulse. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. Weight in the middle of those feet, dropping it right down in the middle, and up. Rest. All right, coming down, we have those glute bridges to finish it off. Same thing, we're gonna pulse up, 2, 3, and lower. But we're not lowering those glutes to the floor. We're keeping them up. So dig those heels, knees aligned with the hips. Here we go. We pulse up. 1, squeeze. 2, 3, lower a little. Up. 2, 3, driving through those heels. Up. 2, 3, and lower. Driving through those heels. Up, 2, 3, and lower. Up, 2, 3, and lower. Rest. All right, come on up. Towel that sweat off if you need to. Grab a sip of water, and I'm going to take you just through a quick little cool down. All right, so we're seated, so we're gonna stay here. Bottoms of those feet together. And let's just take some gentle pressure on those inner thighs here. Leaning forward a little bit if you like. Back is nice and flat, opening up those hips. Nice gentle pressure on those inner thighs. Good. Let's take one leg behind. Let's stretch out that hip flexor. So you're going to push up, press those hips forward, and reach away. Feel a nice stretch in that hip flexor and up that side. Good, come down. Let's go to the other side. Swing those legs around. Pressing those hips up and forward, and reach. So you're reaching away. Good, coming down. Let's take a quick straddle stretch here. So, as far open as you can, let's just walk it forward here, stretching out those inner thighs. And walk it over to the right. And walk it over to the left. And take it back center. And walk it back. Let's cross those legs. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale. One more here. Nice big breath in. And exhale. And you are done. I really hope that you enjoyed this workout. I hope you got something out of it, learning about that form for those basic lower body moves. If you like this video, please let me know. Hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please help me out. Hit that subscribe button. Hit your notification bell so you know every single time I upload a new workout. And I will see you in the next workout. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.